Hey everyone, how you doing today? Super excited. I'm on site today at another customer's location, and this is an IV pharmacy. Now, I've heard of CVS, you've heard of Walgreens, but this is the first. I've never heard of an IV pharmacy. So I want to share with you a little about this business. I want to talk to you a little about some of the things I'm going to look at, and we'll probably do a case study on this one as well. So this was started about, I'd say, 12 months ago. So this is really just in the initial startup phase. The owner has been in healthcare for over 20 plus years, and now he branched off and decided to start an IV pharmacy. So what they do is, if you think about their supply chain, they have drugs that come in from the manufacturer, and the way it works is it's next day. So the manufacturer will produce it, and the reason it comes in next day, small parcels, is because it has to stay cold. So I want to show you this real quick. This is a box, okay? And then inside the box, there's this styrofoam. So I'll draw the example of, I like Omaha steaks. So when I get Omaha steaks, it comes in something like this and has dry ice, but there's no dry ice in here. They use something a little bit different. So the medication comes in a box like this overnight into the pharmacy. And then the same thing, once they receive those medical supplies, they'll get orders from customers, and they ship the IVs to the customer's home, okay? So let me show you what that box looks like. So again, similar box, but what you have in here, you have a specific type of packaging that they'll wrap the medication in, box it up, and they'll ship it out. And the way they have to ship this is, it's next day priority with FedEx, and they only ship on Mondays, Tuesdays, or Wednesdays. And the reason they do that is because they can't have this product sit over weekend because it has a certain shelf life. The shelf life on these IVs, I'm gonna say is anywhere from maybe 24, 48 to 72 hours. So it's very critical that this product stays the correct temperature and it gets to the patient's home as fast as possible. So pretty interesting. And these IVs that they send to their patients, right? It's, if you think about gastrointestinal patients that have issues, rheumatology, and I'm probably not saying this right, but think about rheumatoid arthritis, those types of things. These are the IVs and the drugs they mix to make those IVs for their patients. And what they're gonna have me take a look at is, on the inbound piece, that all comes from the drug manufacturer. What can we look at in terms of, is there any volumes, specific volumes that we can look at? Are there any discounts that we could probably work with? Could we negotiate better rates on that side? As far as, the way they have to ship it, because it's so critical, I don't really think there's going to be much adjustment or wiggle room, if you will, for the priority next day, because again, the customer or the patient's need comes first. So maybe it's just a volume play and just try and look at that and see what we can do for them. They also will deliver these drugs to patients when they have delivery drivers. So right now they're still in the startup phase, but eventually they want to have several delivery drivers. So what we want to make sure is, hey, as you're getting ready to deliver to these patients, what's the most efficient route? How are you going to do that? Now, most of these delivery drivers are not going to be driving trucks, they're going to be driving their cars. But nonetheless, hey, here's a list of the patients you have to deliver to today. What's the most efficient way to do it? So that way you're saving time and money, and kind of go from there. So brief overview of the company, something very different. And like I said, I'm very excited to be here for a startup to help them on their journey. Thanks for checking this out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, guys.